What's up? It's This Week in Football, and this week we are sharing with you our fantasy football plus predictions video. Diego and I, we will be doing this every week, um, where we will talk about our teams here, and we've done this on the UEFA Fantasy Predictor, as you can see here, and fantasy football. Yeah, so definitely use it. It's pretty fun. Diego and I were in a league together. It's just gonna be me versus him battling out the entire season. I'm really hyped for that. So without further ado, here's my team. So I know Holland's right now. He's doubtful. But I do think he'll come back. I think I'm gonna make Ronaldo the captain though, just in case. But I think this front line is magic. We got Lewa, Ronaldo, and Holland. I mean, yeah, that leads obviously to some dependence on youngsters in the midfield with Jude Bellingham, Pedri there. Obviously, Fabinho, I have no problem with. He's excellent. Fabinho, it's kind of a toss up. They're playing Porto. He's typically pretty solid. I don't see him messing up too bad. At the back here of my 3-4-3, I've got Alfonso Davies, who is the most dynamic left back in the whole world. Van Dijk, who is arguably the best center back in the world, and Varane, who is probably in the top five. And in goal, I've got Edouard Mendy. We're playing Juve. I think Chelsea's defense has been pretty strong. I don't think they'll have a problem handling Juve. So yeah, I feel confident in Mendy. I filled out my backups with the cheapest players possible. So yeah, just to make it easier on myself. Mendy though, in goal, he had to be the choice. I didn't want to spend too much on the goalkeeping position, as my main goal was to really have this insane front line of Holland, Ronaldo, and Lewa. All right, so that's the team, and now let's go to the predictions. All right, here we are. As you can see here, got Inter drawing with Shakhtar. I don't know, just don't have a good feeling about it. Shakhtar obviously lost to Sheriff. That was weird. Inter, I don't think they're though that good right now in European competition. I just don't have confidence in them. Ajax 4-0 Besiktas. I think Ajax looks really strong after the Sporting CP match. Dortmund 1-0 Sporting CP. You can see. I think it'll be tighter. I think Sporting CP is going to come out with something to prove. Man City, I think, will beat PSG. PSG struggled. Looks like Messi might not be there. Liverpool, Porto, obvious. I think Liverpool's look very strong. Real Madrid versus Sheriff. Sheriff had a good game against Shakhtar. I don't see him doing the same as Real. Atletico Milan. Um, Milan has looked very strong. Atletico not as strong as people may have thought, but they're still a very talented squad. Or you can see Leipzig, Bruges, Zenit, Malmo, Atalanta Young Boys, Chelsea, Juventus. Yeah, Juventus, as I said before, they're just not the same team. Man U, Villarreal. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of generous. I could see them losing, to be honest, to Villarreal. I don't know right now, Man U's identity there. I feel like they're definitely allowing goal. And teams like Villarreal seem to kill them sometimes. Bayern, Kiev, no explanation. I mean, Bayern's the best team in Europe. And damn Chelsea, Man City, but PSG maybe, but I mean, Bayern, they're obviously incredible. Barca, Benfica. I mean, Barca's not that good, but Fati is back, and Benfica. I mean, they're just not that formidable. Wolfsburg, Sevilla. I think. I mean, some people say 2-1. Yeah, you can see popular predictions. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a draw. It just happens to be these types of grinded out games, and I think Wolfsburg and Sevilla will be one of them. And finally, Salzburg and Lille. I say Lille wins. Salzburg obviously known for Holland. They develop good players for Leipzig, but I just don't see them doing much against Lille. Alright, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with our next video with some more league previews of Bundesliga, League and the Serie A. Stay tuned for our next video.
Hey guys, welcome back to This Week in Football. I'm Diego, and today we're going to do my UCL predictions and fantasy teams. So, let's go. So this is my fantasy team. We have Messi, Fernandinho, Laporte, and Lamens in the bench because Messi is doubtful. We have Haller and Fati up top because I think Fati's return is definitely going to have an effect. And Haller has had high points so far this season. We have Pedri, Conte, Chiesa, and Fernandes in midfield, and Otamendi, Chiellini, Hakimi, Tagliafico in defense, and we're gonna have Donnarumma in goal. So for predictor, I have waiting for it to load. I have Inter versus Shakhtar. I think that's gonna be 2-0 to Inter. Ajax Besiktas, that's going to be 2-1 for Ajax, I think. Dortmund Sporting 2-1. Paris Saint-Germain, Man City 3-2. Liverpool Porto 1-0. Real Madrid Sheriff 4-0. Club Brugge and Leipzig, I think, is going to be an even game, so 0-0. Milan Atletico, we're going to have 2-1 to Atletico. 0-0 Zenit Malmo. 2-0 to Atalanta versus Young Boys. 1-2 Chelsea versus Juventus. We're going to have 1-1 Villarreal versus Man United. 3-0 Bayern versus Dinamo Kiev. 2-0 for Barcelona versus Benfica. 1-0 for Sevilla versus Wolfsburg. And I forgot to put it in, sorry, but I think Lille is going to win 1-0 against Salzburg. All right. So that's going to be my fantasy team and predictions for this week of the Champions League. I'm Diego, and we'll see you next week. Bye.